Hello everyone. In the last couple of months, cricket fans all over the globe have been witness to some spectacular action in the form of the Indian Premier League. Records were being broken on a weekly basis and the Kolkata Knight Riders emerged as champions for the third time. But now, with the 2024 edition of the IPL coming to an end, fans have a lot to look forward to in IPL 25. It's going to be bigger, better, and a lot of teams are going to see a lot of changes made to their squad. Why? Because the next edition of the IPL is gearing up for a mega auction. And that means your favorite player could be going to any team. You could see Rohit Sharma in CSK colours, or Virat Kohli in blue for the Mumbai Indians, or you could see KL Rahul go back to the Royal Challengers Bangalore. Or worst of all, maybe Thala Dhoni would not be in yellow. Nothing can be ruled out if the players enter the auction pool. But before we get into all that, let's see how the mega auction works and why is it exactly different from the regular auctions. The mega auction happens every 3 to 4 years, unlike the normal auctions which happen every year. The first mega auction was in 2011, then 2014, then 2018, and then 2022. Unlike the regular auction, where teams are pretty much set, unless you're the Punjab Kings, and management needs to select just a few pieces of the puzzle to complete their team, the mega auction will see 80 to 85% of the players entering the auction pool, with the rest of the players being retained by their respective franchises. So how exactly are retentions going to work for the upcoming edition of the IPL? Well, there are numerous reports going around saying that there could be 5 retentions and no RTMs. Then there could be 8 RTMs but no retentions. What's also likely to happen is there could be 3 retentions and 1 RTM. But what could most probably happen is there would be 4 retentions, which would be 3 Indian players and 1 overseas player. Going by this, let's get into the meat of today's video. Who will the Chennai Super Kings retain? And their first pick has got to be their most prolific run getter and captain of the side, Ruturaj Gaikwad. Ruturaj Gaikwad has been very consistent for the men in yellow ever since he turned up for them. And he has been consistently their highest run scorer in all editions that he has featured in the IPL. So it's a no-brainer that he's most likely their first pick in the retentions. Coming to who should be Chennai's next retention pick before the mega auction, it has to be none other than Sir Jadeja. Ravindra Jadeja has consistently proven himself to be a match winner for the Chennai Super Kings in the decade or so that he has been a part of the team. He's one of those rare all-rounders who can give you 4 overs and has a pretty good track record with the bat as well. Let's not forget his heroics that won us the title in 2023 in the last ball of the match. And that is why he should be Chennai's second retention pick. Let's shift our focus to who should be Chennai's overseas retention pick. CSK have seen some really great foreign talent over the last 3 seasons. Moeen Ali, Devon Conway and Mustafizur Rahman all come to mind. But the player that CSK should look to retain at all costs has got to be the Sri Lankan slinger Matisha Pathirana. Pathirana was the backbone of their bowling attack. His ability at the back end to nail those Yorkers at such searing pace is what made him a truly unique player. He played a key role in their triumph in the 2023 edition of the IPL. And in this year's tournament, he had such a great start, but was unfortunately ruled out in the halfway stages due to an injury, and Chennai really missed him at the back end of the tournament. So 3 of the 4 retentions look pretty straightforward. And who should CSK look to retain last? Well, our first option is the 100-boundary hero, Tushar Deshpande. Deshpande, although has been a little bit on the expensive side, has been consistently amongst the wickets for the Chennai Super Kings. He finished as CSK's top wicket taker in the last 2 editions of the Indian Premier League. Moving on to our next potential pick for retention, it has got to be Shivam Dube. Dube showed a lot of promise and was a proven match winner for the Chennai Super Kings over the last 3 seasons. He was an enforcer in those middle overs where he took the attack to the opposition bowlers. He was especially dangerous against spin bowling and he kept that run rate up through those difficult to score middle overs. It would honestly be no surprise if the Chennai Super Kings decide to retain Dube, but that all depends on the availability of our player who comes next. And that last player is MS Dhoni. MS Dhoni and CSK are synonymous with each other. He's been a part of the franchise ever since it started all the way back in 2008. It would be a no-brainer for any franchise, let alone CSK, to let go of MSD. But that may not be as easy as it seems. Although MSD was at his 6 hitting best in IPL 2023 and 2024, he will be almost 44 years old when the next edition of the tournament begins. And he's also been having some pretty serious knee injuries. So it's very likely that we might not see CSK and MS Dhoni continue their partnership. However, when asked about the return of MSD, the CSK CEO did seem very hopeful. Who do you think is going to be Chennai's retention in the upcoming mega auction? Let us know in the comment section. Please like, share and subscribe and keep coming back to K Sport for more content.